found an old phone in the bottom drawer, under bills and a ring of keys. Charged it up just to clear it out. Then your name came back to me. One message saved from 7 years ago, 3 minutes 21. I knew the date before I heard your voice, the spring you turned 21. I pressed play, then stopped at 30 seconds, same way I did back then. Told myself I'd hear the rest tomorrow. Tomorrow never came again. I always said you quit calling, always said you shut me out, but the truth was sitting in my hand, with nowhere left to hide now. 3 minutes on the machine, 7 years I wouldn't hear. Your voice was waiting in the silence, while I blamed you for disappearing. I spent all that time believing you were the one who let us break. 3 minutes on the machine, and every second had my name. You talked about your graduation, said the ceremony started at 4. Said you'd saved one seat beside your mother, near the middle aisle, row 4. You laughed about the cap and gown, said you hated how it fit. Then your voice got small and careful, like you almost swallowed it. You said, Dad, you don't have to bring me anything, I just hope you can be there. Then 10 long seconds of breathing before you said, I still care. I remembered where I was that weekend, 2 towns over, working late. But work didn't keep me from that building, pride did, and I know it today. I told myself you had your mother, told myself you'd understand. But a man can build 1,000 reasons just to keep from being a man. 3 minutes on the machine, 7 years I wouldn't hear. Your voice was waiting in the silence, while I blamed you for disappearing. I spent all that time believing you were the one who let us break. 3 minutes on the machine, and every second had my name. At 2:58 you whispered, I guess I'll let you go. Then I heard a door close somewhere, and the message ended low. No accusation, no goodbye, no anger dressed in blame, just a daughter leaving room for a father who never came. I sat there in the kitchen with that dead phone in my hand, thinking of every story I had told about how you changed our plans. Then I opened up our last text thread. Your number's still the same, My thumb stayed over cold a while, but I didn't trust what I'd say. So I typed one on a sentence, no excuse and no defense. I heard the whole thing this time, then I pressed send. No speech about forgiveness, no promise you'd reply, just the first true thing I sent you in a long, long time. 3 minutes on the machine, 7 years finally heard. Every pause between your sentences cut deeper than the words. I can't walk into that old gym, I can't give you back that day, but I can't quit pretending you were the one who walked away. 3 minutes on the machine, and the room went still again. No little dots beneath my message, no answer coming in, so I set the phone down by my coffee, watch the morning fill the blinds. I heard the whole thing this time, maybe that's where I start this time. The screen stayed dark, the sun came through. 3 minutes old, 7 years overdue. I heard the whole thing this time. Found an old phone in the bottom drawer, under bills and a ring of keys. Charged it up just to clear it out, then your name came back to me. One message saved from 7 years ago. 3 minutes, 21. I knew the day before I buried dead beneath the sycamores on a cold gray Tuesday afternoon. By Thursday I was back inside the house, walking through his empty rooms. The lawyer laid the papers on the table. I already knew what I thought they'd say. Firstborn son, the old home place, the acres stretching past the gate. Then I saw my sister's name in black, and mine nowhere underneath. I felt 12 years of distance disappear, and anger rise up through my teeth. I said there must be some mistake. She never lifted up her eyes, just folded both her hands and whispered, "Dad decided before he died, your name on the deed." And a fire in my chest, I counted what was left to me before I counted what you gave. I saw a house, I saw some land, I saw everything I thought I'd find your name on the deed. I went out back to clear my head, kicked open Dad's old garage. His workbench looked the way he'd left it, coffee rings and rusted jars. There was a calendar beside the vise, every square was filled by hand. Dr. Monday pills at 7, physical therapy changed the band. Receipts from Mercy County Hospital, gas station slips at 2 a.m. A grocery list in your handwriting with Dad won't eat underlined again. Then I found 3 Christmas cards from me, still sealed inside a drawer. Funny how a man can call himself a son and never cross the door. You gave him baths when he got weaker, you learned every pill by name, while I was 3 states over saying work was why I couldn't stay. Your name on the deed, and the anger left my chest. I counted what was owed to me before I counted what you gave. I saw a house, I saw some land, you saw a man who couldn't sleep, and every line I failed to live was written in your name on the deed. You found me sitting on the concrete with those calendars in my hand. I said I thought he chose you over me. He said that wasn't what he planned. He knew you built a life somewhere, he knew I chose to stay. He didn't leave me something better, he left me what I carried every day. I looked up through the leaking roof at daylight through the seams, and knew I'd come to claim a house you'd already paid for with your years. I said, I won't contest a thing. You just nodded once and cried, then handed me Dad's old hammer and said, roof still leaks on the west side. So we climbed up there that afternoon, 2 grown kids beneath the fading sky. For the first time in a dozen years, I stayed when leaving would have been easy. Ah, your name on the deed, now I know what it means. Not a prize Dad handed over, not a wound he meant for me. It's every midnight medicine, every bill and sleepless week, every time you stayed beside him, living underneath that roof. Your name on the deed, right where it ought to be. I came home looking for an inheritance and found what family means. So keep the house, keep every acre, keep the porch and maple trees. I got something worth more than land from your name on the deed. Before I left, I fixed the gutter, put Dad's hammer on the bench. He stood there by the screen door and hugged me like he did back then. We buried Dad beneath the sycamores on a cold gray Tuesday afternoon. By Thursday I was back inside the house, walking through his empty room. acre stretching past the gate. Then I saw my sister's name in black and mine nowhere underneath. I felt 12 years of distance. Found it hanging from the old brass ring between a motel tag and nothing much. One little key to a house I left back when leaving still felt tough. The papers had been signed that Friday. Your lawyer said there was nothing more. But Sunday night I took the county road and parked across from our old door. The porch board sagged where they always did. That maple leaned a little farther east. I told myself I'd hand it over, then disappear and let you breathe. But that key was warm inside my head, like it remembered who I was. Before I learned how a man can leave without ever packing up. This is the last key to a life I couldn't keep, to a room where you lay wide awake while I was somewhere out of reach. I can't unlock what I let down, can't turn back one more night. So I'll leave the last key and carry what was mine. You opened up before I knocked, no anger left to raise your voice. You looked at the key between my fingers, like we'd both already made the choice. I started with I should've called. You said, we've said enough of that. Then pointed toward the living room where our old upright piano sat. You mind helping me move this thing? The movers come tomorrow at 10. So we lifted from the same two corners like we used to way back when. The bench still had a coffee stain from Christmas morning '29. And underneath the lid I found your handwriting beside mine. For one second I could almost hear those Sunday chords we used to play. But memory ain't a second chance, and love ain't something you can make stay. This is the last key to a life I couldn't keep, to a room where you lay wide awake while I was somewhere out of reach. I can't unlock what I let die, can't turn back one more night. So I'll leave the last key and carry what was mine. Yeah. was mine. No, I won't call this losing, and I won't call us a waste. Some love becomes a lesson. You spend a lifetime learning late. I laid that little key down where our old songs used to be, and walked out through the open door that didn't belong to me. The last key on the old piano, the last key, and I let it go. They walked me out at 4 on Friday, cardboard box beneath my arm. 20 years reduced to paperwork, and a handshake without warmth. I told the boys I'd land somewhere better, told my ex I'd be just fine. Then I drove west with my phone turned off, and 12 years on my mind. By midnight every billboard vanished, just blacktop rain and dashboard glow. The needle dropped below the halfway mark, 40 miles from where I grew. I could still turn south at the junction, find another room, another life. But the old green sign said 28 miles, and I couldn't pass it by. Half a take from home, but nowhere left to run. Half my life behind me, and half the night still to come. Just enough gasoline to get me home. Station before the county line still had that flickering Phillips sign. I pulled beneath the fluorescent lights and almost changed my mind. And someone tapped the passenger glass, a face I knew beneath the cap. Danny Cole from senior year with silver running through his black. He said, "Man, it's been forever." I said, "Yeah, I've been doing well." Then he looked at that cardboard box and let the silence tell. He didn't ask what I had lost, didn't have me sympathy, just leaned against the pump and said, "My night shift ends at 3. We talked about his 2 grown daughters, his bad knee and his mother's place. Not one word about who wanted life, not one question I had to fake. Half a tank from home, with nowhere left to run. Half my life behind me, and half the night still to come. I spent 12 years proving I couldn't make it on my own. Now I got just enough gasoline to get me home." Then he said, "Your mama still keeps that porch light burning late." I laughed and said she always did, then stared down at my plate. He said, "You're heading somewhere." I said, "I don't know just yet." He nodded like a man who knew some answers need a minute. I thought about the Christmas cards I shortened every year, the birthdays answered days too late, the things pride wouldn't hear. I've been afraid she'd see me broken, like fire had a face. But maybe home was never somewhere. I had to earn my place. I put $20 on the counter and changed my mind to 10. Didn't need a full tank anymore, didn't need an exit plan. Half a tank from home, nowhere else to run. Half my life behind me, and half the night still to come. I spent 12 years proving I could make it on my own. Now I got just enough gasoline to get me home. They walked me out at 4 on Friday, cardboard box beneath my arm. Found an old phone in the bottom drawer under bills and a ring of keys. Charged it up just to clear it out. Then your name came back to me. One message saved from 7 years ago. 3 minutes, 21. I knew the date before I heard your voice. The spring you turned 21. I pressed play, then stopped at 30 seconds. Same way I did back then. Told myself I'd hear the rest tomorrow. Tomorrow never came again. I always said you quit calling. Always said you shut me out. But the truth was sitting in my hand, with nowhere left to hide now. 3 minutes on the machine. 7 years I wouldn't hear. Your voice was waiting in the silence, while I blamed you for disappearing. I spent all that time believing you were the one who let us break. 3 minutes on the machine, and every second had my name. You talked about your graduation, said the ceremony started at 4. Said you'd saved one seat beside your mother, near the middle aisle, row 4.
You laughed about the cap and gown, said you hated how it fit. Then your voice got small and careful, like you almost swallowed it.
You said, Dad, you don't have to bring me anything. I just hope you can be there. Then 10 long seconds of breathing before you said,
I still care.
I remembered where I was that weekend, 2 towns over, working late. But work didn't keep me from that building. Pride did, and I know it today.
Told myself you had your mother. Told myself you'd understand.
But a man can build 1,000 reasons just to keep from being a man.
3 minutes on the machine.
7 years I wouldn't hear.
Your voice was waiting in the silence,
while I blamed you for disappearing.
I spent all that time believing
you were the one who let us break.
3 minutes on the machine,
and every second had my name. At 2:58 you whispered, I guess I'll let you go. Then I heard a door close somewhere, and the message ended low. No accusation,
no goodbye,
no anger dressed in blame.
Just a daughter leaving room
for a father who never came. I sat there in the kitchen
with that dead phone in my hand,
thinking of every story I had told
about how you changed our plans.
Then I opened up our last text thread.
Your number's still the same.
My thumb stayed over call a while, but
but I didn't trust what I'd say.
So I typed one honest sentence,
no excuse and no defense.
I heard the whole thing this time,
then I pressed send.
No speech about forgiveness,
no promise you'd reply,
just the first true thing I sent you in a long, long time.
3 minutes on the machine,
7 years finally heard.
Every pause between your sentences
cut deeper than the words. I can't walk into that old gym,
I can't give you back that day,
but I can't quit pretending
you were the one who walked away. 3 minutes on the machine,
and the room went still again.
no little dots beneath my message,
No answer coming in, so
I set the phone down by my coffee.
watch the morning fill the blinds.
I heard the whole thing this time.
Maybe that's where I start this time.
Screen stayed dark,
The sun came through,
3 minutes old.
7 years overdue.
I heard the whole thing this time.
I found an old phone in the bottom drawer, under bills and a ring of keys. Charged it up just to clear it out, then your name came back to me. One message saved from 7 years ago.
3 minutes, 21.
I knew the day before I every morning at 6:45, I still reach for 2 old cups, one black for me, one cream for you. Before the sun comes up, your sweater's gone from the kitchen hook, your shoes aren't by the door, but that chair beside the window still faces where it did before. Folks tell me I should change things, move the table, paint the hall, like grief is just a room you fix by moving things against the wall. But I know every scratch in that wood, every place your hand would rest, and some mornings leaving it untouched is the closest I get. There's a chair by the window where the morning used to find you, coffee cooling in your hands, sunlight falling down behind you. stopped in at Miller's on a Tuesday. First time I'd been there alone. Same waitress brought 2 menus, then caught herself and took one home. She set my coffee down real quiet, said I remember how she'd grin every time you stole her French fries, like you'd never learned a thing. Then she laughed and wiped the counter, said she told me once last spring, if I go first, don't let that stubborn man stop doing everything. I looked out through the rainy glass at cars pulling from the light, and heard your voice without pretending you were there with me that night. Maybe love ain't keeping every room exactly like it was. Maybe memory can move with us and still be what it was. There's a chair by the window where the morning used to find you, coffee cooling in your hands, sunlight falling down behind you. I know you're not coming through that door. I know what goodbye means now, but maybe I can carry what we had without standing still somehow. That night I came home to the dark and stood beside your chair. I put my hand across the back like I might find you there. I thought about our 40 years, the fights, the bills, the miles, the winter you could barely walk, the summer you still danced. I said your name into the room, not asking for a sign. Just one last thank you to the woman who gave me most of mine. Then I pulled that chair away from the shadow by the pane, turned it toward the morning light, and let the room change. I didn't throw a thing away, didn't need to close the door. I just opened up the curtains like you would have done before. There's a chair by the window, and the morning still comes through. Coffee steaming in one cup now, but the light still feels like you. I know you're not coming through that door, and I don't need to pretend. Loving you was never meant to be a place where living had to end. There's a chair by the window, just turned a different way, still holding every year we had without holding back today.
knows it's past the county line. Rain shining red beneath the vacancy sign at 2:15. I told myself I'd only stop long enough to clear my head. Left the headlights on the curtains, left the motor running instead. My suitcase stayed behind the seat, my hand stayed tight around the wheel. I've always been good at getting gone before goodbye gets real. Every time somebody gets too close, I find a reason to leave first. Call it freedom, call it instinct, anything but what it hurts. Don't leave the engine running if you don't know where you're going. Don't keep one foot on the highway while somebody holds the door. I've spent half my life escaping before love could change its mind. Don't leave the engine running just because you're scared to stay this time. We hadn't had bills, late nights, words too sharp. You said every time we hit a wall, you start reaching for the car. I laughed like you were being cruel, threw my jacket in the back, said maybe you should find somebody who doesn't make you ask. But 40 miles beneath that neon, your words came riding in with me. It wasn't you I kept out running, it was what you made me see. My mother left before the sunrise, my father never chased her down. I learned young that love was safest with an exit somewhere around. Don't leave the engine running if you don't know where you're going. Don't keep one foot on the highway while somebody holds the door. I've spent half my life escaping before love could change its mind. Don't leave the engine running just because you're scared to stay this time. Said, ma'am, that car needs rest. You've been sitting here near an hour, burning fuel beneath that light. I looked at him and started laughing, then I almost started crying. He didn't ask where I was headed, didn't ask what brought me there, just handed me a room key. Said morning might make things clear. So I reached down for the ignition, and the whole night changed its sound. First the engine, then the rain, then my own breath settling down. I slept until the sun came through. No suitcase on the floor. For once I let a night go by without running anymore. 'This road is staying long enough to see. Don't leave the engine running. So I turned that car around, past the river, past the water tower, watched our street come into view. I don't know if you'll forgive me, I don't know what will become, but this time when I pull into the driveway, I'm gonna turn the engine off. You were standing in the doorway, arms folded in the morning light. I stepped out and left the keys behind me. For the first time in my life,
"32 years through the same front gate, steel-toed boots before daylight, lunchbox riding on the passenger floor, blue sparks burning through the night. We knew the whistle better than church bells, 6 a.m. and 5:30. You could tell what shift was changing by the traffic on Route 9. Then Friday came with folding chairs. A man from somewhere read the page, said the man was down, the numbers changed, and thanked us for our years. At 5 o'clock that siren blew longer than I'd ever known. Then every machine stopped turning, and nobody headed home. When the mill went quiet, I could hear my whole life shake. 32 years of knowing who I was, gone before the parking lot could empty. When the mill went quiet, there was nothing left to blame, just a man with grease beneath his nails, and no shift coming Monday. My wife started circling towns on maps, said her sister had a room. I kept saying, give it another month, they'll have those lines back running soon. I drove past every morning anyway, coffee cooling in my hand. Watched weeds climb the loading dock, watch rust settle on the cranes. I left my work coat by the back door like somebody might call me in, but the phone stayed still through November and winter settled in. I thought a paycheck made me useful, thought that badge had made me whole. When they took my name off like a 23, I didn't know what name was left. When the mill went quiet, I could hear my whole life shake. 32 years of knowing who I was, gone before the parking lot could empty. When the mill went quiet, there was nothing left to blame, just a man with grease beneath his nails and no shift coming Monday. Socket wrench turning out beside the shed. My boy was underneath his neighbor's truck in my old work jacket. He had oil running down his wrist and my toolbox open wide. Said, "Dad, this alternator's fighting me. You wanna take a side?" I almost told him I was tired, almost walked back through the door. Then I heard myself say, "Move the light," and drop down on that floor. We worked until the sun went down, till that engine finally caught, and the old man from across the street asked what a repair like that would cost. Next week there were 2 cars waiting, then a mower, then a van. My wife wrote numbers at the kitchen table, my boy painted up a sign. I sold the boat I never used, bought a lift and cleared the shed. First morning that we opened up, I wore that work coat again. But this time there was no whistle, no foreman telling me my place, just my son's hands on the toolbox and sunrise on his face. Funny what you finally hear when the loudest thing is gone. Sometimes silence ain't an ending, sometimes it's where you start. When the mill went quiet, I thought this town had lost its name. Thought the best of me was locked inside those rusting factory gates. But when the mill went quiet, I heard another kind of sound, a socket turning, an engine catching, my boy laughing on the ground. When the mill went quiet, I learned work ain't just a place. It ain't a badge, a clock, a paycheck, or the years beside your name. Now the old stack's dark behind us, and Monday still comes around. The mill went quiet, but we didn't shut down. 6 a.m., I lift the garage door, coffee steaming in my hand. No siren calling from the valley, just my boy